Hey guys, this is Chris again with MOV Trials. Today we're going to be looking at one of Movavi's software products called the Movavi Photo Editor. And this is an amazing tool that they've done a lot of updates on recently that has that gives it like a professional quality software used to edit photos with. And I'm going to quickly take you through the software and show you some of the stuff this can do. And if you haven't downloaded the latest version of the Movavi Photo Editor, I highly recommend you do that now. Go to movtrials.com. You can find it there on their website. The link's also directly under this video. And I'll put some other information below this video in the description you can check out too for resources. But what I want to do is, first thing we're going to do is we're going to browse for some images. And in these images, what I'm going to do, this is one that I've already tried and it works really well, is I'm going to use this image here because it is a very complicated image. There are so many browns mixed in with it that everything kind of goes together. And I want to show you how powerful this software is and able to identify the differences in the colors and the backgrounds and just how easy it is for anyone to do to make these simple changes. So here we are in the layout of the Movavi Photo Editor. And we've added our image, and up here at the top you're going to see your main categories of what you can do with your image. For example, this one here will allow us to simply make adjustments to the image. So if we, as we're on this tab, we'll see over here in the right hand column we have options to adjust the brightness, the contrast, the saturation. So what we can do if we wanted to make this image stand out more is we could increase the contrast, and then we could increase the saturation a little bit. Well, nah, maybe not. Maybe we'll leave that there. We could increase the shadows some, and maybe bring the brightness down a little bit, and also adjust the sharpness there. And what we can do up here at the top, if you hold down this button that says view original, it's going to toggle the image and show you the actual photo and then what it looks like now. So if I click it, there's the original, and there's what we've done just through these simple changes. So big difference just from making these minor adjustments here. I'm going to reset that. We're going to go up and click on the next category here, which is the effects. And this is really neat. You can scroll down through here and you can see what it looks like before you even select the option to add these filters to it. And what makes this so powerful is that the combination of effects that they use with this would take you a long time to set up yourself to make all these changes, and all you have to do is just click a button to apply the effects. Or if you just want something that you don't, if you're not sure what you want, you can click the surprise me and it'll go through and it'll pick out different things to use, from textures. You can see here there's just all different kinds of options, and basically it'll just put something together for you and you know, see if you like it or not. So let me go ahead and revert changes. Okay, next we'll go to retouching. With retouching, these are some very, very powerful tools you can use here. For skin, you can do skin smoothing, wrinkle remover, blemish removal, shine removal, foundation, blush. For the eyes, there's different options. For the mouth, there's coloring of the lips, whitening of the teeth, hair coloring. And I want to show you this. This is a neat feature here. If you click on hair color, and you can adjust the size of the brush, the softness of it, the color intensity. Let's just say we want to do this color here. You can see this is our brush size, and we can make that smaller or bigger by dragging this. And what we can do is go over here to the hair, and we can just kind of click and hold down and go over the area where her hair is at. And from here, just let up, and it automatically optimizes it and adjusts that color for the hair. So if I was to go up here and choose view the original, you can see the difference in it. And we can do that with different colors, and we can increase the intensity and the softness of it as well, or we can just use an eraser and go backwards and redo what we done. Let's reset that. There is also for skin the smoothing, the wrinkle remover, and the blemish removal. These are really, really powerful tools to kind of really make your skin tone adjusted exactly the way you want it to look within the picture. For example, we could do, let's do blemish removal, and you can see here some of these have little pop-ups that give you examples of how they work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my wheel on my mouse to scroll in and just click right here, and you can see it's gone. It's that simple. It is so neat how it just automatically recognizes this, and it'll make these adjustments for us. You can see here if we wanted to, we could remove all the sand from her even, and it would take that off. Okay, so there's the retouching options, and I'm not going to go through and show you all the ones through here. You can download the free trial version at movtrials.com and check out all these options and how it works. Object removal, this here is one reason why I chose this picture, because to take out coloring of a background or to take out an object from a background that blends so well with it is extremely difficult to do, especially if you've ever used tools like Photoshop. It takes a long time to go through and to be so exact with it. Now, with a background like this that blends in, you will have to take a little more time to make sure it's precise. So in the object removal, what you want to do is make sure brush is selected, and you can increase the size of the brush if you want. And let's say we want to first just get rid of this green line through here. Let's just do this first before we do anything with backgrounds. So what I would do is just go through here and make sure that this line is all selected with red. Of course, red means to get rid of. And then click Start Erasing. Give it just a minute, and it is gone just like that. Now you can see here it made where that's where I messed up. Let's try erasing that now, and you can see how what it does is it removes that object and it kind of blends that spot in with more of the background of what's already there. So the more you erase, the more it's going to take of its surroundings, and it's going to replace it with that. Okay, so let's move on to background removal. This one here's another little kind of clip showing you what to do. But you'll see when you click on background removal, on the right hand side you're going to have a plus and a minus. The plus is what you want to keep, the minus is what you want to get rid of. So with the plus, this is what we want to keep. Let's make this brush a little bit bigger. Let's make it bigger than that. And what we want to do is go over the area that we want to keep. And we want to be as precise as we can be with this, because like I said earlier, with the background of this blending in so well with the skin of her, or the color of her skin, it's going to make it a little more difficult for the software to automatically recognize the differences. So we want to try to control this as much as we can. And the more time you take on this, obviously the better it's going to be. In fact, if you were to, spend a good 20-30 minutes doing this, you could come out with an amazing looking image that you really wouldn't notice the difference if you done it, or if some professional, or you hired someone to do it. So let's go ahead and do the rest here. This video is going to turn out being a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's okay. You want to try to go right along the edges, and if you go right outside the edges, it's alright, because you can use the other tool, the minus tool, and it will actually go through and get rid of the green where you didn't want it. So let me take this brush size down. We want to make sure we keep her fingers about right there. Okay, next we're going to hit the minus tool, and now we're going to tell it what we want to get rid of. So we're going to make this real big here and just kind of mark out this area and let it know we don't want none of this. And then when we let up, you can see it automatically made a yellow outline of where it thinks that we want to keep everything inside the yellow outline. So obviously there's more than that, so we're going to fine tune it a little bit, and I'm not going to be 100% exact with this because I just don't have time to, and I messed that up right there. But you can see what I'm doing here, and the closer you get to the area you want to keep, the more precise the software is going to be in just keeping that area. So for this example, let's just call it right here. Let me kind of fix where I messed up right here first. Okay, do that, and then we'll right through here. We don't want to keep that or that. Okay, so that's, oh, we forgot down here too. Rid of all the sand. Okay, and that's good enough. Alright, so next what we do is we click step 2, set new background. So when we do that, it's going to automatically take the background out of the image. It's going to keep her, and then we can choose to add image, and we can choose to put her in one of these images that's already here. Let's just say, for example, we want this one to look a little awkward, so we'll just do this one, and we can move her where we want her. Click apply and scroll out, and there you go. There's your new image. So not too bad. Alright, as we move on, it also has the ability to crop images, to take off sides, tops or bottoms, or make the image whatever size you want it to be. So that's there too. Click apply, or you can choose from one of the presetted sizes over here. You can add text. I'm not going to go through all these. You can rotate your images, resize them, copy and paste options, and that's all there is to it, guys. This is an amazing software. I've been using Adobe Photoshop for years and paying, I think it's like $53 a month to use it, to be able to use some of these features so I can edit photos. And now with this tool here, it's just a one-off price, and you can do the same things in a fraction of the time. My opinion, a very, very good tool for editing photos, for whether it's just for hobby, for fun, for business, or whatever it may be. So this is Chris with MOV Trials. If you guys like this video, please do like it, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to visit movtrials.com to download the latest version of this tool as well as their others, and you can check out the other great tools they got there as well. So thanks for watching. Bye.